Well, after weeks of speculation, weeks of stories, weeks of rumors, headlines, and backstage news, here it is. Here is the full story. This involves the story and the situation and the fallout between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon. Now, here it is. Welcome to the WWEKhanToolz. Here is the latest on the situation between Stone Cold and Vince McMahon. This, I would probably say, is the full story as to what has happened and why has the fallout happened between these two, if you guys all don't really already know. As previously announced by the company, Chris Jericho will be hosting a live podcast this Monday Night Raw with John Cena. Now, a source close to the situation actually said that there was a huge fallout between Stone Cold and Vince right now, and McMahon was reportedly not happy with Austin, the podcast with himself and also the COO, the game, and which pretty much led to a deal with Jericho being made instead. Now, there are not any reasons and there are not any reports as to why Vince wasn't really happy with it, but the thing was that he thought it was too kayfabe, as people would say. He thought as if that it wasn't the whole real story as to what happened, in the podcast. I think Austin and the game weren't really doing much. I think that's why Vince wasn't really happy. I think that's just a rumor of what's going on between Stone Cold and Paul Levesque. But right now, what's happened is pretty much, while not confirmed, the issues seem to be around Austin asking about Chyna possibly getting into the Hall of Fame, and as we've seen for months and months now, that the fallout of Chyna resurfacing and then talking about Triple H and accusing him of physical abuse that happened about 10 years ago. As previously reported, Steve Austin was pretty much, he was confirmed to appear at WrestleMania 31 in Santa Clara, but didn't due to an issue with Vince McMahon. So pretty much due to this whole fallout, Stone Cold was therefore not to be appearing at WrestleMania 31. So that was a huge cost for the whole show, because Stone Cold, if he was there, it would have been awesome. It would have been a great moment, along with Rock, along with Ronda Rousey. I mean, it would have been great. But anyway, oh well, we can put the past behind us. But the plan was to Austin to attend the WrestleMania show during last week, and he was supposed to fly into San Jose on the same flight as the Phenom Undertaker. Now, when the plane landed, Austin, he obviously was not there, and the company even had someone to pick him up from the airport, and they were still hopeful that he would have arrived eventually. But obviously, the issue between Austin and McMahon appears to be over criticism of Austin's network podcast. Now, Vince was reportedly said to be so angry that not one person claimed that they'd never seen him that mad about anything ever before, not even with Brock Lesnar's fallout with Vince about the contract. But anyway, this could be why Jericho's podcast is airing on the network now instead. Now, meanwhile, the company, they wanted Austin to host Tough Enough again, but he turned it down for some unknown reasons. So I'm probably going to look ahead and see what those reasons are about why he turned it down. But I think it's probably to do with Vince not being happy with the podcast, so he probably won't be happy with Tough Enough either. So all I can say is best of luck to Jericho. I hope it doesn't screw it up for Vince. To be honest, in my opinion, I think the Stone Cold and Vince, and also the other podcast, was also set to be pretty successful, I would say. I thought it was pretty good, pretty entertaining, I would say. So yeah, for now, this is the whole story about the fallout, and for more updates, do subscribe. If you guys don't really know, I am taking a huge break off YouTube. I've got a reason why, so link in the description down below to check out the video and to check out that important message from me. So yeah, rate, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.